crap.
Welcome everyone to the Everything Show 163. I am your host, Matrix on 212, and I'm with Brian and Matt Edwards. What's up, guys?
And I just spoiled the heck out of everything.
This is basically the aftermath of the Game of Thrones finale. So go ahead, do your rant.
What do you want me to say? No. I can't. Brian, go ahead.
Go ahead, Matt. Just go all out, man.
Go. I need to collect my thoughts. Brian, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brian.
Oh my God! What just an awesome episode and awesome way to end the season for tonight. Go Game of Thrones!
Yeah.
Wow.
First of all, I suppose we should talk about it from like beginning to end. We saw that Jon Snow was being awesome.
Right.
Let's see. I'm trying to recount everything. We finally got the cavalry. We saw Lord Stannis.
Yep.
That was really cool.
I'm just blown away. Tyrion, man.
You can't control those dragons, sir.
I thought there were 3 dragons.
You mean letting your dragons
There
loose? You mean
There's 3.
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me letting your dragons loose in a city full of people out in public was a bad idea?
Yeah, but
I never would have guessed.
Where's the other dragon?
Just locked away too. There's 3 dragons.
Hey Tim, Mike.
What's up, guys? We're live. They're going crazy over Game of Thrones finale. You see it, Tim?
Not yet. I was watching it just now, but
all right, go watch it. Don't pay attention to this because they're gonna be spoiling the crap.
Yes.
have you seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
I watched it.
I'll see you later then.
All right, bro.
Later.
Okay. Mike, did you see it?
Where's
Okay then.
Where's, oh my God, where is Michael Shannon? Is he up? Working?
I know he usually contacts me when he's not online.
Let's see.
Oh,
Skype, but is he on Facebook?
Let's see.
probably is. I was nervous, man. I didn't know what they were gonna do this episode.
I loved it.
Man.
I loved it. Tyrion, man.
Hound! Dude, who would ever expected a chick to be able to do okay,
Yeah, but you know what? I left him. He's not dead. I mean, he's dying, but you never know what could happen.
Yeah, that's true. But I think the point was that she didn't want to become a ruthless killer like him. She didn't want to add that mindset where, even though the world was brutal, she wanted to keep some sense of honor, like her family name demanded.
Now, who was that guy, that old guy with the tree? What's going on with that?
Oh yeah, the three-eyed raven.
Who's that guy, man? What is he going to do?
I don't know, but Hodor almost died. I was starting to get a little bit nervous, especially when those skeletons came out of the ground. Boy, that was Walking Dead stuff. Brian, say
really
something
good,
entertaining.
What, Matt? Sorry?
Say something.
Say something.
All I just gotta say is, thumbs up, Tyrion. Thumbs up.
Happy Father's Day, Tywin.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. What a Father's Day. What's up, Danette?
Hello.
Did you see Game of Thrones?
I just watched it.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
On the crapper, dude.
Way to go,
On
Tyrion.
the toilet. Okay, so
That's the best way.
Before that,
That's
we
right.
saw a little bit. Oh, Tywin, my lion. Oh wait, you're not Tywin.
She was with the king. I mean, all along, she was with the hand of the king, working for him.
Probably. Yeah,
That's terrible.
probably. And then,
That's terrible.
and then, for you think, oh, put the crossbow down. We'll go back to our chambers and bull crap. You can see why he threw that from a mile away. I never wanted to execute you. Really, I was never going to hang you. Even when in the
You're right.
previous scene he tells Cersei straight to her face, Tywin's sentence will be carried out tomorrow. So you know he planned on doing it. I
Yep.
know, who couldn't see through that lie, dude? Of course
I
he
know.
would see anything when he's backed up to his wall, literally on the toilet, begging for mercy. But,
The funny thing was is that he just left. He just left the woman laying there to go do his business. So it's like, that's even like that's why he probably flipped out too. It's like, wow. What do you think,
Yeah.
Jeanette?
I was like, what is going on?
I know the whole episode, right?
The whole episode, I was like,
I
what?
said, what is Khaleesi? I mean, what is she? You know, what's gonna happen with her? Where's the other dragon?
Yeah, I don't know
They
about
said,
that.
they said one was missing that hadn't been seen.
Hmm.
But he's out there killing people, and gee, like I said before, you think it was a bad idea to let your dragons roam in a city full of people freely, unsupervised? You think that's a bad idea?
Right.
Yeah, dragons are all cute until they grow up. Then they spit fire.
And they kill babies.
And they kill people.
And
See, this is what's so stupid. She's like, you can't control dragons, dude. She's not some dragon mother. She's an idiot, and she's blonde.
oh man, Mike, you there, Mike?
Oh, by the way, speaking
bro?
of dumb blonde, we should probably talk about the dumb blonde screwing her dumb brother.
The queen.
That took
Well,
me off guard a little bit.
That's gonna happen next season. It's gonna be a crazy season with that. I have a feeling. She's got her own ship and everything. Look at that, right?
But
That's
where did Tyrion wind up in that crate? I was a little
The guy
bit
went. The guy
confused.
went with him though too. He said, "The heck with this. I'm leaving too." The guy left with her.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not fooling with it
He
now.
just-
I'm leaving.
She's like, "Ah, it's over."
Unless it was a setup and he's trying to sell him off somewhere. But I don't know. I do know one thing. When Cersei wakes up in the morning, she goes to take a piss. She's gonna open the door and see her father lying there.
Oh my
It's gonna
god.
be hilarious.
Well,
Just
not
make-
only that, she's going to be mad when she figures out her brother's gone.
What's up, Mike? Did you
Yeah.
watch Game of Thrones or not?
I was going to say, this may be a stupid question at this point, but did something of note happen this evening on Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it was the
Yes.
finale. It was
About
nuts.
about 4 or 5 different things of note happened. And,
I gotta get caught up. That's a show
All right.
like
Yeah,
I mean, it's not gonna bother me if you guys talk about it at all or anything. So
it's just crazy.
yeah, it sounds great.
Oh, I can't even take it right now. I'm just shocked.
Wow.
Whatever's going on.
Well, there's just one way that Charles Dance would be on Doctor Who.
Jeanette, what's happening next year, man? What are they gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, this show's crazy enough. I mean, it's hard to predict what will happen.
So,
Jeanette's like,
sounds
Yeah.
like everybody dies.
Actually, only about 3 people of note died in this episode, so that's relatively low of a count for
Just
this
in
show.
this episode.
it's like Walking Dead. It's like Walking Dead stuff
Oh,
happening.
geez.
Now, is the Hound's dead, right?
No. No, she just left. She just left him, man.
Well, they already said that he was pretty much dying anyway. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't know.
should've-
You don't know, though. You don't know.
But how much? But that fall, dude. How many broken bones must he have?
I don't know.
Seriously.
Yeah, but look, we have zombies coming and magic now and all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, who knows what the hell is going to happen?
I know, and more people are becoming privy to this whole White Walker thing, saying you got to burn the bodies before the nightfall.
No, but now it's like magic's growing. I mean, you got the White Walkers, you got the skeleton zombies. Now you got like this old guy with the tree of life or whatever the hell that
what
is.
were they in that tree for anyway? I forget.
I have no idea what that is.
All I know is there was somebody who died during the run up to get there.
Yeah, a kid
Another
died.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the kid died.
Yo, how about Arya, dude?
It's crazy.
She's on the boat. She's headed back north.
Yeah, she's like, forget you all, I'm getting
She's
a
gonna
boat.
yeah, I'm on a boat.
I have a feeling she's going to end up with Khaleesi, I think. I have a feeling.
Oh, I thought she was
yeah.
going north.
Is she north? I don't know, man. I have a feeling. Something's going to happen. Now, Jon Snow, who's he going to meet up with?
Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Jon Snow and the Red Woman know each other?
No, but she's going to bring us. No, but she's
They
going to
were
bring.
looking at each other like.
She's going to bring his mother back to life. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Speaking of lovers, I do have to reiterate that whole Jamie's scene with Cersei may be a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't think they were going to go there, but they went there.
Oh, they went everywhere. Table.
They're not looking back. So.
There is no. They'll do it right in front of that kid. I mean, it's like they'll do it anyway.
And it's got me to thinking: are they even going to care now that Tywin's there? They're really going to be like, "Good, nobody in our way. Let's."
Tywin's probably going to take over Winterfell or something. I mean, he's going to probably build up an army and become like a king himself.
I hope he takes over his own TARDIS, but we'll talk about that at a later date.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I think that this whole storyline with Tywin, maybe Cersei's like, what did you do? You know something about this, don't you, Jamie?
No, she's now what's going to happen is she's in a better position now because now, what do you call it? She has more power. The father's gone. There's no hand of the king. She has total control over the throne, and you know, her boyfriend there, he's going to be the hand of the king now. So I mean, it's like, you know.
Is it her boyfriend or her brother? I mean, which do we call him?
Her brother, whatever he is, he's the father of the kids, and he's the brother, and he's going to be the hand of the king now.
Now, wait a minute. Shouldn't they be having
Jamie Lannister
babies?
going to be the hand of the king.
No, I mean, for all the crap they give Tywin, shouldn't Cersei be having mutant babies with him since it's incestual?
She don't like Tyrion.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that now that they've obviously.
Well, no, she's gonna get punished for that. She's gonna get punished for that. They said it.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen later on. She's gonna get punished for it.
It's just. If I'm hearing, I'm putting.
Well, listen, you also got Sansa, but you got Sansa, who's basically in charge of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Too now, she's like, you know, she's gonna with Littlefinger, and boom, she's gonna be coming into her own.
The final exchange between Tyrion and Tywin. Let's go back to my chambers. We can talk now. We're cool. Basically lying
I'm
out
just
of
gonna
his
shoot you while you're on the shitter. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
No,
like,
but
really?
but it's just like I never was going to kill you. I was never going to let you get killed. You already were going to organize it anyway, dude. Really.
Yeah, they were sharpening the blades. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, and he admitted, I've always wanted you dead ever since you were born. Oh,
I guess he's free to be the master.
But you were too busy being smart. I always admired that. Screw you.
I guess his schedule is free up to be the master now in Doctor Who. Huh?
That's what I'm saying, Joe.
That's it, man. It's got nothing to do now.
From Iron
Well, that would be
Throne to
awesome.
Iron TARDIS, yes.
So crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Would love that. So I mean, what would we rate this episode?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10.
As far as
Absolutely.
finales go, like I don't read the books,
I loved it.
but I mean, from what I'm supposed to understand, they did change the Tyrion scenes a little bit. I'm told that he does not exactly kill Shay in that way in the books. Kind of took some load in.
I don't know about the books too, really, but I don't care. I mean, I'm glad Tyrion's okay. I'm happy about that.
Yep. I just think that maybe it just seems like they're going forward and pushing Arya as the new protagonist, and maybe Cersei is the main
Well, if you
villain
think
over
about,
time.
if you think about it, everything's like a chess piece, right? Jon Snow is basically the leader of the Wall, right? I mean, everybody else is stuff. And then Arya is probably going to, and then Sansa, they'll all be getting positions of power, all the Starks. So that's what I see happening. All the Starks are getting to be positions of power everywhere. So they're all going to rule.
It just, for me, I have to rate it a 10 because for the simple fact that the Tyrion arc alone was what was getting me captivated in the show, and they just have let it come full circle with him finally getting that sweet bit of revenge and him saying that I've always been your son. Bam! That's like the perfect line to go on.
All right.
So no complaints for me.
I think best thing is let's each have a say, and then we could jump on to real movies. All right. So, Brian.
Yeah.
Say your piece, bro.
Throw it out there, Brian.
All right.
He's quiet all of a sudden. See, he got all that sugar out of him now.
Well,
You had to see him talking. He was like talking like 50. I tried to hit record fast enough. I couldn't get the whole speech out, but he was like talking.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just, the episode was awesome. I loved it, and I just can't wait until it comes back now. And like
Jeanette?
I think this was like the best episode of the season so far. I just can't wait to see what they do next. I mean, this show, I mean, prediction-wise, you can't predict what will happen because, I mean, it's... Now, unless you've read the books. Now, if you read the books, then that's a different story. But it was an awesome episode.
Yes, it was. Matt Edwards.
Well, while I'm thinking about it, Joe, real quickly while we wrap this up, what did you think of the prior week episode with the huge battle?
I love that too. I loved that whole thing devoted to Jon Snow. I thought that was perfect. It gave everybody a break from everything else that was going on. That was a 10 out of 10 episode too, I think.
I really thought that came close to anything good Lord of the Rings did. It's just like on just as good of a scale. And we finally got to see the giants right in the madness. That was pretty awesome. Lower the scythe, boys.
Right. Now, Mike D, what would be the next show we could watch now that Game of Thrones is done for the whole freaking year? I mean,
well,
I'm talking to Mike D. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, I just finished actually 2 series. I would say they're probably like genre shows, but they're not like Game of Thrones or sci-fi related. But one of them is True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. That's about a serial killer sort of thing, and that is like amazingly, brilliantly good.
Oh yeah, definitely, Joe. You should check that out.
And the other one is there's one I had heard about this, but I'm always leery of like TV shows that people kind of bandwagon onto because like I kind of have this hesitancy to where I expect that they're going to be kind of like fluff and kind of like your flavor of the month sort of entertainment for your average sort of person. So I watched this show called The Following with Kevin Bacon. And
I freaking love that show.
And
that show's awesome.
Yes, it's 15 episodes. Season 1, I'm not sure if Season 2 is out on video yet, but Season 1 is, and I heard so much about it, and I'm like, well, I wanted to have something to watch over in the evening for a couple of days, and I'm intrigued with my profiling background and stuff like that, with dealing with like serial killer stuff and things. So I watched that, and I got hooked. Like the first episode, there's a lot of twists in it, and it's about a guy who basically, he's kind of like a Hannibal Lecter sort of guy, and he basically...
Joe Carroll.
Yeah, Joe Carroll's his name, and he gets caught by Kevin Bacon and incarcerated, and the series starts where 8 years after that, he breaks out of his prison, and basically he has this like cult following, where these people, they were like, some of them were former students of his because he used to be an English lit professor, and they just start randomly going out and creating acts of violence and murder, and they're into, it's kind of like a Charles Manson sort of cult sort of thing.
He has a way of brainwashing people because he's
got a bunch of acolytes that go out and do his bidding. But the whole thing is cool because you realize he's got this whole thing planned out with 8 years of incarceration. There's stuff you don't see coming, and it's really, really entertaining to watch what goes on, because he just screws with Kevin Bacon through the whole series, and there's stuff that happens where main characters die, and like brutality happens just around the corner, and it's creepy. It's actually like a horror film. It's really, really impressive. Those two shows are really good.
Even I've watched that show too. Well, I have to agree with Mike D. I have to agree. Even that first real scene where the first act is being performed in the first episode creeped me out with the markings all over her. I'm sure Mike D knows what I'm talking about. But
yeah, it's kind of like watching the movie Seven in a way, in that like they're kind of trying to catch the person, and the whole gist of the show is like he's playing mind games with them, and he's like always one step ahead of them, and he has a personal grudge against Kevin Bacon, so he's setting all of these things up to just completely ruin Kevin Bacon's perception of his life and what him being capable of saving people. And the killer's really cool because he wrote a novel that wasn't very successful when it first came out, and he's like a gothic sort of an author who does I guess like in his classes he goes over a lot of the gothic writers, and he's kind of created in this cult this idea of like really experiencing life happens when you're experiencing death. So these people, he kind of instills it in them for them to just create random acts of violence and murder. And he's really obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe. So everything in the series reflects sort of like characters or scenarios, situations from Poe's works. And there's like people walking around killing people with Edgar Allan Poe masks on. And some of the episodes are kind of like slasher films where people get into the houses that these people are in, and they're creeping in the shadows, and people walk by like a doorway, and you see like somebody like standing there kind of in silhouette, and they just grab them, and it's a really creepy series. It's very impressive. I was really impressed.
Yeah, I agree, Mike, because I
watched animals even
as well. So, good show.
Yeah, it's called The Following. It came out. I think it premiered like a year ago, something like that.
Yeah, and when it comes back on Fox, it's going to go into third season. So.
Okay.
There's also
all right, should we give some box office numbers before we... Yeah, Penny Dreadful's good. I love that. Just quick, if I could just run this down quick. 22 Jump Street's the #1 movie. Has $80 million in so far. I'm not sure what the budget was. That was the #1.
Did anyone happen to see that?
No, I saw X-Men again for a second time.
Oh, man. I wanted to see 22 Jump Street. I was a fan of the first. I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, I'm going to probably see that
it was.
X-Men is now currently at $661 million worldwide, and still growing. So that's just huge. Maleficent. I'm going to tell you what she's at.
With
She is at 436 million and climbing. That's still growing. Godzilla also. Hold on. Godzilla is at 439 million.
Joe, maybe you can confirm or deny this, but I hear that Godzilla movie doesn't have enough actual fighting going on in it between the monsters.
No, that's baloney. That's baloney.
They say all the good real fighting happens off screen.
Nah, that's baloney. It was good. It has to build up. It has to restart the whole thing. So I mean, it was worth it, definitely. I think. So, all right, gang. So that's it. That is it. And now we're going to be off to the Real Whovians cast. So take care. Bye for now. Game of Thrones starts next year now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye. Happy Father's Day, everybody.